distortions. Okay, so okay, I'll just open my chat window so that if anybody is asking something, I can respond to them. Fine. Yeah, so all this while, we were conducting sessions on meditation, okay? Meditation being a very, very big part of mindfulness, okay? So we started with mindfulness, we started with understanding what is mindfulness. We went through few sessions of mindfulness, then we brought in meditation to a deeper extent of meditation, wherein we were able to put away ourselves from our body. Okay, we could understand our feelings, we could detach ourselves. So I'm not using the word detach, but just separating ourselves from our body. And after that, we understood that, okay, I am doing certain tasks, I'm eventually doing certain things around me all the time, but with now a positive feeling, a feeling of gratitude towards everyone, a feeling of gratitude towards ourselves also, so whenever I'm drinking water or whenever I'm doing any activity, I was trying to be mindful in all these sessions, when I was trying to be in the present. I was keeping intact my feelings. I was thinking physically how I'm feeling, emotionally how I'm feeling when I'm doing a task. Okay, when somebody is meeting me, how I'm responding to them, what is my feeling before and after the meeting, right? So this is the process we went through so many days through this process. Okay, now we are stepping ahead. Okay, and we are understanding certain more things with respect to mindfulness. Okay, today we are being aware of the present, being aware of what I am speaking, and then we will understand what is the underlying beliefs, the underlying core faith I have, because of which I'm responding in a way. Okay, so we are going one step deeper today in this journey of mindfulness. Okay, if you're starting for the first time, this is your first session, please don't worry about it. We will go in such a manner that you will understand every bit of it. Okay, it's not a computer science or not a rocket science, which is very tough to understand. It is me myself. I am understanding myself. I'm understanding people around me, which I'm doing right from my childhood days. So this is not a computer science. We can go through it slowly. But yes, you have to remember one thing: patience. Patience with yourselves, no expectations with anyone, with this class, with my performance in the last week to this week, how I did. Okay, please don't have any such bonding right in your head, because that might stop you to grasp, okay, how much you have to grasp. Okay, so with this saying, we will start today's topic. It is on cognitive distortions. Okay, so this is a very good topic, and what it is, let's look around it. So you all can see the screen of PPT.
Yes, Shraddha.
Yes, Shraddha. Okay, great. Okay, so if you see, I've told know the pattern. Okay, so we'll analyze this pattern, and I have wonderfully given my example. Okay, to understand this pattern. So I have certain thoughts. Okay, like for example, we have certain thoughts like nothing good can happen to me. Okay, sometimes we think in such thoughts. Okay, something like no one likes me. Does this sound familiar to some of us? Like, I will not be the first one. Okay, so I used to be this. If I had to go and tell a essay competition or a viva in my school, I used to say I will not be the first one. Okay, because if I'm going first, I may not get the correct confidence. Please send me last, ma'am. Okay, so I had all these thoughts in my mind. Okay, now I mean, the first two doesn't, but the last one I used to think. Now, what is the result of these behaviors, these thoughts? There's a result in my behavior. What can be the result? See, if somebody is thinking nothing good can happen to me, how will he behave with everyone?
No self-esteem.
Yeah, sometimes they are not confident. Okay, sometimes they will aloof themselves, separated from the crowd. Okay, okay, because they feel that nothing good can happen to them. They will not learn new things. Okay, they might show disinterest in learning something new. See, some small thought in the mind, okay, there is a change in the behavior. So they can be anxious, disheartened, lost of confidence. There can be aggression, right? So this is a thoughts, and because of these thoughts, these are the behavior. Now I'll give you my example. So initially I had this thought, I can never be a good cook. Initially when I started cooking after my marriage, I never knew how to cook. And eventually I thought I can never be a good cook. Now, what makes me feel it? Okay, so I just go through it. What makes me feel it? Okay, my child. Okay, whenever I'm cooking something, is like, Mama, this is not good. You can make more good. Okay, somebody else, like my nani makes more good. My dani makes more good. You should learn more nicely. Okay, so that thing, okay, give me the feeling that I can never be a good cook. Okay, but why did I generalize it? I can never be a good cook. So first I've done two generalizing. Okay, first thing is that I can never, and second generalizing is the whole thing cook. See, okay, I may not cook upma good, or I may not cook this dal good. Okay, but I'm telling nothing I can cook good, right? Do we have such patterns in our life? Okay, see, I'm giving you my example, but I want all of us to think about our own self. Okay, so what makes me feel it? Why did I generalize it? Okay, how did I feel when I say this? Now mindfulness is coming into picture. How did I feel when I say this? Okay, I can never be a good cook. I'm disheartened. Okay, at times, I can show aggression also. You will never like what I'm cooking, right? I can tell this to my son or something. So there is an aggression in because of the statement. I can never be a good cook. Now, is the statement true? Yeah, correct, Suman. But is the statement true? My feeling, my behavior is because of the statement. But the statement is not true, right? I am just thinking something, I'm imagining something, and because of that, all these things are happening in my life. And it might happen all the time, right? With many of us. So, do I fear something? See, now, first thing, I'm just asking, how do I feel? Okay, then I went on saying that uh, I'm generalizing it or something like that. But now, underline, is there a fear, right? When I say I can never be a good cook, do I fear that my son will love me less? Because, yeah, exactly, Bhavani. What we think or what we are. No, the book, The Secret by Londa Barr, it's a very good book. So, do I fear something? That's why I'm thinking such a big statement, which is not true. Do I fear that my son will stop loving me more, right? Because I'm not a good cook. So there's a comparison, there is a fear in just a thought, which is actually not true, right? This is the disorder, the conjunctive disorder, what I was talking about. Okay, that we are thinking something which is actually not true, which is very biased thinking, which is to an extreme end. Okay, and because of which our behavior, our actions are changing. But the underlying reason is that there is a fear. Okay, there is a feeling because of all these things. So now, why should I fear? If I have understood the thing, now coming to the solution part, if I've understood that, what happens if I'm not a good cook? Should I fear about it? Okay, let me say that I won't cook. I will tell my son, hey, look, son, I don't know to cook, but I will spend time playing with you. I can always do that, right? He's more happy rather to play with me, right? Rather than me going to cook all the time in the kitchen, right? So actually this statement is useless. So I should use this statement less because it is useless. So there are so many patterns, so many thoughts in our mind which is of no use, but we are in fear, we are in anxiety, disheartened because of these statements. Today we will look upon this through meditation. We will try to understand what are these fears and give ourselves some affirmations, okay, wherein I can come out of these statements, okay, which is actually not correct. So my core beliefs, there is some core belief, okay, which says that if you're not good cook, okay, you will not be loved. Okay, so there's a core connection with it. Okay, so that core belief we have to remove from our mind. So these are few questions, generalized questions from which we can understand what is my core belief and why I'm thinking because of that. So I just gave you an example of why did I do the statement, why did I do the statement, but I'm sure we are having series of more examples. Okay, so here are a few examples. So I have strictly been told not to okay, not to give you all gyan, so I'm giving you examples. So some of the examples are or distortions are all or nothing thinking. Okay, seeing everything is black or everything is white category. These people are not good. All people are not good. In my office, everything is bad. Today, everything is bad. Okay, projects are perfect or failure. High caloric food is bad, low caloric food is good. You know, we go to an extreme end of saying something which may not be true, right? So that is one, all or nothing. So that is one distortion. Okay, I'm just giving you an example to just, you know, you can connect yourself with few of the examples. Okay, discounting the positives. Okay, this most of us do, believing that if a good thing happens it must not be important or does not count. Say for example, I passed the exam this time, but it was a coincidence, right? We don't give the correct credit to ourselves. We just said it's a coincidence, I have just passed the exam, okay, chalta hai, right? So that is also a distortion. Okay, some will be jumping to conclusions, responding to a situation without having all the information. Okay, he did not call me back because he thinks I am not qualified. Do we have such feelings certain times? We are not sure why he is not called us, right? Probably he's busy, he doesn't have time. But we just make this conclusion in our mind and are disheartened. And because we are disheartened, we may not behave normally in the entire day. Think such things happening in the entire day in our mind, the thoughts which are actually not true. Mind reading, believing that, you know, how someone else is feeling or what they're thinking about without any evidence. You know, I know she hates me, right? So that's one more. I know she hates me. More fortune telling, believing that you can predict a future outcome while ignoring other options. People will laugh at me when I present my ideas. Confidence low, labeling and mislabeling. Instead of describing behavior, you can use a label like he's a bad person. Instead of saying he lied this time, why did he lie? He's like this only, yaar. So do we all fall under this? Should we all come out of this trap and eventually become more mindful about all our thoughts? Right? This is the disorder what I was talking about. Right? A next step towards mindfulness, wherein I'm going to just correct my thoughts because I know these are not true. Okay. See, I just gave you a thought which is a live example. I thought I can never be a good cook. Okay. Now that is not anymore that thought in my mind, but I had this thought 10 years before. Okay. And these are the things, these are the queries, the questions, what I felt, and I came out of it. Fine. So some of the only I've taken few distortions. I have not taken all the distortions. So all or nothing thinking. Okay. So let us not generalize. Okay. Discounting the positives, jumping to conclusions very soon. We are reading somebody's mind. Okay. Fortune telling, labeling people, judging others, labeling others, you know. So these are some thoughts which we can change. But how can we change it? Okay. Can I change this thought in this way? Okay. People are all good or all bad. Okay. So when I apply all the term, okay, I will just correct it by saying few people or he is not good. In fact, it's not a good statement at all. Okay. We are not in a state of judging anyone. So anybody can tell me the statements, how it should be more good. I passed the exam this time, but it was coincidence. Okay, I had worked hard. This thing is what I did, right? I'm very happy I have passed the exams. Sometimes we lack taking the credit that I have done this very good, and that will boost our confidence. And especially we Indians have this feeling that it's not good to appreciate ourselves. He did not call me back because he thinks I'm not qualified. Now, what should be the correct statement, the correct thought which should go in our mind? I should know why he didn't call me. Should I call him? Should I find out with his friends? Probably he's busy, right? I should work on that thought more before making the statement, right? Yes. I know she hates me. How can I correct this thought? So can we all be on mute, please? Yeah. So please chat with me that how do you feel I can change this thought? Do you really feel that this thought needs to be changed if we have it in our mind? Yes or not? I know she hates me. Do any of us have such thoughts in our mind? I know he hates me, she hates me. Should we change this thought or not? Should we draw this thing? I know she hates me. What makes me feel it? Why did I generalize it? Why did I tell she hates me completely? Why not? Okay, she hates me singing. She hates me sleeping. Right, Sharalu? Yeah. So that particular thing, I am not generalizing it. Okay. How do I feel when I say it? So this kind of introspections is required when we make such statements. Okay, people will laugh at me when I present my ideas. Imagine your child or someone says this, Papa, I will not go and I will not present my homework to the teacher because my friends will laugh at me. Then don't you go back to all this logic and ask him why they laugh at you, beta? You have done you have put so much of hard work in it. You have done it very good. The similar idea should go to our head also when we are having such thoughts in our mind, because there is a deep-rooted uh, feeling, deep-rooted belief, deep-rooted fear in it. Okay, and this is a exercise which we can do in like once a week or night times when we have such thoughts. Okay, he's a bad person, so we can change our thoughts to the corrected thoughts. Okay, if we are mindful about it, being mindful about what we are thinking and how we can apply these questionnaires. Okay.
Shraddha, can I come in for a minute? To
Yes,
better
Amina.
understand this concept, can we really do that exercise with you? Can we
Yeah,
try some options of
yeah.
restating?
So while doing meditation, we will go through this exercise.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, Samina. Okay, so we will do this exercise while we are doing meditation with ourselves.
Great.
Okay, so right now we will do this exercise, and then after that, I'm going to tell you about some core beliefs, some powerful core beliefs which helped me in my long run. Okay, and if you have these core beliefs in rooted yourself, you can tell these, you can replace your statement with these beliefs. Okay, it will help you. So before I do this meditation, if you can see these beliefs, okay, that can help us to replace our sentences, okay, our thoughts. So one of the core belief, you know what, even I have few of my friends, I counsel them during night times, and I say that, look, you are responsible for your happiness, not others. Okay, so this is a one very powerful statement that I am responsible for my own happiness and not others. Okay, so if you are in this exercise, in this violin meditation we are doing it, if you come across the statement that I am not happy, or I can never be happy, or he can never be happy, okay, this statement will help you to replace that thought. Okay, I am only responsible for my feelings. Okay, no one is perfect on earth. Okay, if I say that I can't do this better, okay, I can soon replace it by this particular statement that no one is perfect on earth. Feelings never stay long. Okay, uh, if you're feeling sad, surely after a few days or after a few hours or after a few minutes, the feeling will go off. Okay, so nothing is going to stay long with you. Okay, this phase will get over. So I used to use this statement during this lockdown. We had few days without water. Okay, where we literally had very little water. So I used to think in my mind, okay, this phase is going to get over soon, rain will start and water will pour in. And I used to tell this to the entire apartment folks also, don't worry, this phase will get over. So I am my favorite. Well, this is a very powerful statement. I think Kareena Kapoor made this statement in the movie Jab We Met. Okay, and this is okay. Somebody doesn't like me, but I am my favorite. Somebody doesn't like my attitude, but I am my favorite. Okay, so I'm giving you some powerful core beliefs. We will practice this while, or will replace our thoughts, or you have to only replace your thoughts while you're doing meditation. Okay, I will make it happen. And this is a statement which I use. I have put it in the PPT, that God always loved me and is always with me. Okay. For me, this statement works a lot. Okay. So I have put it in the PPT. Okay. Okay. God is always with us. Don't worry. So now with this thing in our thoughts, okay, understanding about this cognitive distortion, okay, understanding that we have such thoughts, all of us have such thoughts. It's not only I or only we. Okay, we have such thoughts. We'll go through a meditation journey wherein I become mindful about such thoughts, and I will try to understand my fear and my core belief. Okay, and if possible, I'm able to change my core beliefs, because I have given you some beliefs which can help you to change your core beliefs. Okay, that is the entire journey of this meditation. So are we all ready for this journey? Yes? Should we do meditation? Yeah, great. So thank you, Bhavani. Thank you, Suman. So your interaction with me makes me more accountable that, okay, yes, I should be more presentative to you. Sorry. And I should give you more. Thank you, Subrat. Thank you, Praveen. So are we able to listen to the music? Yeah, okay, great. Okay, great. So if you want, you can open your eyes. If you want, you can close your eyes. It's up to you. Okay. So I am closing my eyes. Sitting relaxedly. It's a fine now, music. I'm sitting relaxedly in this place. I'm having the awareness of me. I'm having the awareness that I'm going through a journey which is very important, a journey which is going to make a new me, a powerful new me, a journey which is a lifelong journey. An eternal journey. So, giving importance to this journey, I'm letting go all my judgments. I'm letting go all my expectations. I'm letting go all my tension. I'm letting go all my work in the mind. I'm seeing all these thoughts. I am into a journey. I'm coming to you after this journey. I will surely come to you after this journey, but I choose to go to these pattern of thought. calm. I am peaceful. Slowly, I'm drifting myself. I'm drifting myself towards a lonely yet homely place. I'm going to a garden. I'm stepping into the garden. There are lush green grasses at the bottom of the garden. I'm stepping my legs on them, and I'm feeling the sensation of the grass on my legs, the wet grass. I can feel it on my legs. I'm going more friends, and I find beautiful roses, jasmine, lily, and other flowers. Some are red in color, some are blue in color. I can see the rays of the sun falling on me. A moment with myself. I'm choosing a moment with myself. I sit down on the grass. And start thinking deeply about the thoughts I had in my entire day. Few thoughts which were over a longer period of time on my head, like how long will I be working? It's boring. Any other thoughts about myself, about my activities. I choose one thought to work on. I'm just thinking about this thought and just feeling how I feel when I think about this thought. Do I generalize it? Is it required to generalize this thought? Is it really true? Or I fear about something. If I don't work on these thoughts, the thoughts will work on me. So I am very mindful about these thoughts because my behavior, my action is controlled by these thoughts. So today, at least one thought which is actually not true, but I think about it many times. I'm going to overcome this thought. overcome the fear. Why do I fear? When I think about this thought, what is the underneath fear in this thought? Do I have any core belief? Can I change the core belief? I know I'm responsible for my own happiness, for my feeling. I know no one is perfect on this earth. I know this phase of COVID will get over. I know my family, me, and God is always with me. I know. So these thoughts don't even have a place for a minute in my entire day. I'm letting go these thoughts. Slowly I'm letting go these thoughts. And I have a different thought replaced whenever this thought comes into my mind. I'm feeling much better, relaxed, happy, calm, taking myself away, getting separated from my physical existence, and taking in the energy from the nature. Taking in the love, the peace, the happiness, the power from the nature. Now I'm more peaceful. I'm taking in this energy, happiness from my God to myself. Now I'm more strong. More loveful. More relaxed. feeling protected, happy, empowered, relaxed. Becoming aware of myself, coming back to my place. Slowly I become aware of my breath. Slowly I open my eyes. Thank you, everyone. Does anyone have any questions? Will you all practice this? Thoughts? Thank you, Subrat. Thank you, Subrata. Meditation is a very nice means of getting relaxed, getting strengthened. It's a break which you can give to yourself and then go back to work. Thank you, Bhavani. Thank you, Jagdish. So, if anybody has any question, please let me know. We can help you with this core belief. And if anybody has more issues, yeah, how to get rid of anger towards someone. Suprat, so there are two things. If you're getting anger with everyone or angry with only one. So if you're getting angry with everyone, so that means we have to change a habit. So the best way now to change a habit is think you're getting angry and you are mindful that you're getting angry. So in that situation, what you should do is you have to bring a gap between your thinking and your reaction. So like I will count till 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I will react to my anger on someone. So that 10 count will either minimize the intensity of your anger or it will you might get a thought ki, hey, no, I should not get angry now. Okay, so Okay, quite few of your colleagues do. Okay, so colleagues getting angry on you. Uh, See, we can't expect other people to change. Okay, but we can only change ourselves. Now, how other people can change is without any expectation, but giving them communication through mind. So
Okay,
when
Shraddha,
somebody's
thanks. Because I have some colleagues here, so I thought,
yeah
people.
yeah yeah
I have seen people, overreacting, getting
okay
frustrated, showing their anguish and
ha, 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 ha.
frustration. So I just wanted,
Okay,
to
so
talk a
I will
little
tell
bit on
you.
that.
Great.
Thanks.
I had three things in action. Okay, what we practiced, and we got very good result. When we were angry, we were frustrated. The first thing we practiced was the break, 10 seconds break, 10 counting 10. We increased to 20, 25. The second thing what we practiced was when we were angry, we used to chat on WhatsApp. Okay, instead of direct calling on the phone or direct talking to each other, uh, there is a delay while chatting. Okay, now this delay can make us think, and afterwards later on, it can help us to analyze why we are angry. So rather than seeing the intensification of the voice, the anger on the face, luckily our YouTube don't have that intensified things, or our WhatsApp doesn't have an intensified things, so that that can cool down. So writing down. Okay, so if you're really getting angry and you really want to do something for you getting angry, so first you don't write it to somebody else, write it on a paper. Okay, when you write it on a paper, you come to a conclusion, then you can chat with this person. So all your thoughts have gone into, you have understood the problem, everything. Now write it on a WhatsApp or on an email, okay, or then call. That is also fine. So second thing is writing on a WhatsApp or something. And the third thing, what really worked with me, which I have followed, okay, is because of the person in front of me, when he gets angry, he used to be like very wild, and I'm not able to speak when some person is wild. Okay, so what I used to do is, in my mind, I used to answer all his queries. In my mind, I used to think about that person and say him, relax, calm, you can understand me, it is not my problem. I have not done this mistake, understand it. Okay, and uh, yeah, I'll come to that, how not to get hurt. I'll come to that. Okay, so in that mind, that conversation what I used to have with that person, he's continuously shouting at me for half an hour, for 1 hour, and I am just speaking in the mind. I'm just seeing that person and speaking to the mind. In the end, that person used to come back to me and saying that I know it is my mistake, I know, thanks for listening to me so patiently. Because thoughts go faster than our words. Remember that thoughts go faster than our words. And I have used this n number of times in the past. And now there's a situation where I have to not use these things, only because people around me have understood that I have good feelings for everyone. No, so thinking over the mind is very important, and giving vibrations over the mind. And if you talk neutrally over the mind, okay, even if I have done mistake in the mind, okay, I'm sorry about it. See, you should make yourself neutral. Okay, if somebody is shouting at you, first you should become calm, make yourself neutral, and then give the feelings. If you're not able to make yourself neutral at that very particular moment, 2 minutes, 1 minute after that, you can make yourself neutral and then give the vibrations to the mind. And how you can make yourself neutral? This person is like this only. Okay, I know he's behaving like this, but he's good. Again, mind mapping, the thing what we spoke, right? And the third thing what we have to understand is, and what you see everyone in this world is understanding now, that there is a pandemic situation around the world. The fourth thing, sorry, there's a pandemic situation around the world. Even the government and the people around, the companies are trying to be a little good to everyone, because they know that there is a problem around the world. So we should always be in this situation ki, okay, this person is behaving because of not this actual incident, because of the issues which he's facing in many past scenarios. So like my son, he came to me and he told me 2-3 times, Mama, this teacher, this English teacher, she doesn't speak properly to any of us. I don't like English class. What should I do? So we always say him that, I think this teacher is having some issues at home. I think she has to cook food also. She has to do utensils also, and she should teach you also, right? So she's very tired. That's why she's shouting at you. Acha, Mama. Okay, I understand, Mama. So you got me, right? These 4 things can help us. First thing is understanding the background of the person. Surely a person is not angry because of this incident. The person is angry because the series of incidents which has happened with him over the past. Okay, that reaction is coming out. Understanding that. Okay. Keeping a distance, writing it down, penning it up, then communicating it. Communicating through mind. So before any meeting with my manager, I used to communicate him through the mind before going to my manager, ki, this is what I have done, this is what has gone good, this is what has gone correct with me. And then I used to enter the meeting hall, and every time I used to have a super meeting because of this particular policy what I used to follow with myself. Every time, I used to communicate in the mind before only all the things. Communication in mind might make you feel it is a small activity, but certainly not. Okay. Remember, thoughts travel faster than our words. Okay. So this is about few tips. Probably next session we can do on anger management. Okay, that can help you, Subrata. Should we have the next session on anger management?
Sure.
Sure.
Why
Okay,
not?
great.
Yep.
Okay. And Bhavani has told me that when someone shows anger on us, we feel hurt badly. How to not to get hurt?
I would rather suggest give it a different name, because when you say
Yeah.
managing anger, I would rather say avoiding anger.
Okay, avoiding anger.
First of all, why you should create that and manage it? You don't need to create
Very,
that.
very good saying. Very good saying. Avoiding anger and anger free. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have an anger free zone. So, Bhavani, so you told me how not to get hurt. Okay. I can handle this question in 2 ways. One is being more spiritual, which I have done with myself. And secondly is a very physical level of answer, saying that, when I get hurt from some person, I just think about the good things what he has done to me. Okay, whenever I get hurt, and what good thing has happened to me because they have hurted me. So because somebody, I got hurt, I was not able to balance my life, I stepped down into meditation. And that is where I learned meditation, and now I'm able to help myself and many other folks. Okay, because I'm from Infosys and we have a meditation group, and almost 8,000 to 10,000 people have been experiencing some positivity in their life because of this meditation. But yes, initially I was hurted, or I was not able to balance my life. So anytime whenever such incident come into my mind, I was not able to balance my life or I was hurted, I replace my thought with this thought. Because of that only I've learned meditation. Okay, that's again a good example of today's topic. What we have done, you can replace your thought. So that is a very physical way of answering this question. But spiritually, over the due course in meditation, I learned to get detached. Yeah, when I use the word detached, even in meditation, I use this detachment because when you get detached, uh, you are in your pure form, and in this pure form, you can easily feel empowered. So when somebody used to hurt me, or when somebody used to tell anything about me, I used to feel like, okay, let them say whatever they want. It is their wish, their life. Why should I feel bothered about it? I know I am responsible for my happiness. I will just do my work. I will just do whatever I want to do and give it to them. So I am not in this zone of they hurting me. I cannot allow anyone to hurt me. And you know what? If somebody is saying 10 things about me, I should just watch them telling things about me without me feeling anything. Okay, let him tell. Let them tell. They're happy telling it. So this is Sakshi Drishta, and this is getting detached. This power I got through meditation. Okay, this is a huge power which I got through meditation. For me, detachment is now very easy to get rid of situations. Very easy to get rid of situations. There is some situation like yesterday, there was a fight between my maid and my people at home. I told my maid, don't tell me anything. Okay, I have a lot of work in my office. Please don't tell me anything. I'm not into this. I told everyone, please don't involve me into this. I have my office deliverables. I purposely made myself detached. Okay, so because I know if I am going to come in between, I know the consequences. Even I will get into all these things. So getting attached to something only when it is required, getting attached to something only when I can add a value to it. Otherwise, I'm detached. I'm detached by somebody saying anything bad to me, or anybody saying anything to me, because I know I'm responsible for my own happiness. I know I'm responsible for my own feeling, and my feeling will in turn make my entire house feeling. If I am at peace, my entire house will become peaceful. If I am hurted, my entire house will be in that distress stage. If I am showing anger, my son will start showing anger, my husband will start showing anger, everyone in this house will start showing anger, and it may not last for one day, it may last for 1 week. So when I know all these things in my mind, I know that how I should be. So I am not telling you simply, I have practiced this, and meditation has helped me a lot in this. I detach myself spiritually. So there are two things what I told. One thing is that, clear the whiteboard when somebody has hurted me. What good thing happened because this person has hurted me? Clear the clear the brain. Okay, make it rub all the things of the past by writing something good, what has happened. Second thing is getting yourself detached. And that's why, in the slide, you can see I have not copied these statements from anywhere. I have written this statement by myself. So I have given my own example over here for cooking, and I have written my own examples, what I have used, okay, uh, and which has strengthened myself and which has changed my beliefs in my house, and apparently had good consequences. And now it's like everyone has a feeling that everybody's thinking good about others. Okay, right now you may not feel it is good, but over the time I'll understand, okay, it is good for me only. So I am only responsible for my own happiness. I am only responsible for my feelings. No one is perfect on earth. So when somebody says that you have not done this good, okay, I will learn it. No one is perfect. When somebody hurts me, okay, this is the affirmation I give. They will not hurt me. If I want, I will take the hurting, because I'm only responsible for my own happiness. What happens if somebody hurts you? What happens if somebody tells bad to us? Okay, I'm fit for nothing. I'm a useless person. What happens? Do I become that? I become that when I accept it. Ah, yes, he's right. I'm a useless person. But if I'm not accepting it, I'm still happy. Okay, so it is only I who can do it. So this story of Gautam Buddha, Buddha ji was sitting, and one person came to him and he started telling bad words in front of him. Okay, 100 bad words he told. Then Gautam Buddha, then he asked him, "Are you not feeling bad? I have told so many bad things to you." He told, "What you have in you, you have given me as a present. Now it is up to me to take the present or not. So I am not accepting your present, then why should I feel bad?" Right? So you don't accept it. Don't accept people saying you know what you are, and clear your mind every night. And there is one more thing, karmic philosophy. Okay, if somebody hurts you, somebody you have hurt in the past, they will hurt you now. So that also is one way which I tell myself. Maybe in the last birth I have given them a lot of pain. This way in this birth they are giving me. Okay. And my son uses this. He's a 10 years old kid. So if he beats me sometime and he says, "Mama, last birth you have beat me. That's why this birth I'm beating you." Okay, okay. Better be happy. Okay. Feelings will never stay long. This hurt phase will go off. Okay. I'm always my favorite. Tell this thing in the morning. And believe me, if you start feeling it, other people will also start feeling that you are everybody's favorite, because how I am inside, same as the world outside to me. Okay. It is just a mirror of my feeling, what I'm inside. The deepest, the spiritual truth, if I'm hurted inside by myself, others will hurt me. But if I am not hurted by myself, no one can hurt me. So that is the truth. Okay. So, and God is always with me. So these are core beliefs which help me. Okay. Yes, Bhavani, does it make sense?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, understood.
Yeah, great.